6324. Tell him to put Pennsylvania families first and fix his inflation disaster. Support S575, the Fight Inflation Through Balanced Budgets Act, paid for by One Nation, onenationamerica.org.
It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160 at WCCSradio.com. All right, so things falling apart here literally, Laura, as my microphone button just popped up into the air. And
I didn't touch it.
you were not to blame for this. But while you're telling us about all these wonderful things happening in Indiana County, I'm going to try to fix it. Our conversation with Laure Herrington from the Indiana County Tourist Bureau, presented by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Law Firm and Best Personal Injury Lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So many things coming up. Of course, fair season, and folks will be talking about that over the course of the next week and a half and 2 weeks and 3 weeks, really. But we've got IUP students back, and we also have the America 250 PA Indiana County event planning committee to talk about this morning as well. You got a lot on your plate.
Sure. Wouldn't have it any other way. Never a dull moment, we say, but you know, this county is just bustling, and it's a real privilege to be a part of some of the events that are happening, and just to be able to share the excitement and the activities with folks within our county, but then also outside of our county. I've had a lot of opportunities lately to meet with people who are visiting, with IUP students moving back, families who are bringing their freshman students for their first year. It's a real joy to be able to talk to their families and let them know that their students are not alone here. This is their home for the next few years. And so letting them know that there are a lot of activities and just opportunities to get involved is, I'd like to think, is a little reassuring to the parents, and because there's a lot of emotions going on with these students leaving home for the first time. Yeah. So it's great to see them back. I know they'll be out and about. This is Welcome Week, and they'll be out and about the community, especially this evening with a Talon Walk, which is a pretty neat initiative, collaborative initiative, and bringing the students downtown and introducing them to some of the businesses where they can take advantage of some discounts just especially for them. Yeah, very, very nice. And, they'll get introduced, if you will, to what's happening here around Indiana. Yeah, that's a big thing. So tell me about America 250 PA. Well, so the country was officially born, let's say, 1776, and America 250 is an initiative that will bring acknowledgement and awareness that the country will be celebrating the 250th anniversary of our independence in July 4th, 2026. So that does seem a little far off, but it will be here before we know it, just like we're all saying, I can't believe it's August. Before you know it, we're going to be saying, I can't believe it's 2026. Yeah. So let's start talking about this now. Let's start spreading the awareness. If you are a member of an organization or a church group, or you gather for various reasons, start thinking about how you can plan and theme your annual events or meetings with the America 250 theme for the year of 2026. There was a Pennsylvania commission that was formed in 2018. So they've already been working for several years to spread the awareness. Their tagline is, let's make 2026 epic. And they have a dynamic executive director, Cassandra Coleman, who has rallied every county within the state to adopt the resolution to spread this awareness of the America 250 Pennsylvania.
So here in Indiana County, what's happening?
So here in Indiana County, our commissioners adopted the resolution. We're encouraging all the townships and municipalities to adopt the resolution. We're encouraging nonprofit organizations and to adopt the resolution, the school districts, and just start spreading this excitement. I've been meeting with the Daughters of the American Revolution, the local chapter, and they are actually a state partner with the PA Commission. But locally, this very passionate group of women have been researching their patriots, and they have discovered that there are over 100 patriots buried in Indiana County cemeteries. So with that being such an important time period for our founding, they have been researching these patriots. They have secured a plaque to honor these Revolutionary War patriots, and the commissioners will be dedicating that plaque on November 11th following the Veterans Day Parade.
This year?
This year, yes, right across the street on the courthouse lawn. Public is invited. I think that the DAR members will be dressed in their period costumes, their clothing, and it proves to be a very exciting and historic event. So I'll probably talk about that more as it gets closer, but November 11th, following the Veterans Day Parade, please show your support to our veterans who are so honoring or so deserving of the honor, and then stick around for just a short ceremony to dedicate this plaque to the Revolutionary War patriots in Indiana County.
Yeah. So between now and 2026, there are going to be a lot of things that will be happening in association with the 250th.
Well, that is the plan. Another one of our very active organizations, the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival, has joined forces with the Historical and Genealogical Society of Indiana County, and I know they're planning some really great events. They have the NAF Festival coming up September 6th and 7th, and there's a run that is being planned for at Levity along the Hoodlebug Trail on September 11th, and the Historical Society, they'll have special encampment and displays happening during the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival. Down at the Fox Clark Gallery, beginning today, the 22nd, and running through September 24th, is an exhibit called Appalachian Roots. Now, this is a juried exhibition that has ties to the Appalachian region, and local artists have submitted some artwork that has been juried, and it will be on display, and awards will be given, and that's at the Fox Clark Gallery. So try to check that out when you're in town.
Yeah. Of course, we mentioned fair season, and Indiana County Fair starting next week. Elton Strong from the fair is going to be with us in our next segment. We'll talk about that, but you've got the community fairs after that, Ox Hill first, and then the Cookport Fair. So fair season is coming up, and then we're heading into fall when you've got all of those different activities, festivals of all kinds.
And isn't it a beautiful time to be out and about our county?
Yeah.
Love the fall weather. Yeah. I wanted to mention one more thing about America 250. White Township is very involved and excited, and they have been hosting. We've had a couple meetings now, but the next planning committee meeting will be September 23rd. It's a Monday at 10 o'clock at the White Township Municipal Building. All are invited. If you're interested in learning more about the America 250 PA, Indiana County, what we're doing, if you'd like to get involved, please consider attending that meeting. There will be another one in November. And or reach out to me or Jen at our office at the Indiana County Tourist Bureau, and we have a website page on our website dedicated to what's happening in Indiana County, and then also a Facebook page.
Yeah, there you go.
So the fair, I'll let Alton talk about all of those fun things that are happening there, but it's exciting today and tomorrow for the harness racing, which is a real unique opportunity to get out and watch harness racing at 2 o'clock is post time today and tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun and a great way to kick off what will be a very, very exciting week at the fairgrounds.
And I believe that the Indiana Theater will be talking about all of their events coming up, but I did want to mention that some local filmmakers are debuting a screening or a film about Roberto Clemente, and that'll be happening at the theater. It is an event that they'll be showing that movie Friday and Saturday, and I'm sure Valdora will tell you all the details about that.
We just had David L. Trogi on with us in our last half hour talking about it.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'll have to. I live too far out in the country. I'll have to, thank goodness for Facebook, I suppose we can watch it. So the Indiana County Fair, the Ox Hill Fair, they're so such a hard-working bunch of people who just are so passionate about the Ox Hill Fair. It's a beautiful new fairgrounds. They continue to add to their amenities out there, so take some time to visit Ox Hill Fair, September 1st through the 7th. And then, of course, the Cookport Fair from the 9th through the 14th. Let's see, Hoodlebug Festival is coming up. I already mentioned the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival this Friday and Saturday, 6th and 7th. And then the Hoodlebug is Sunday, the 8th. So your weekend is packed.
Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, we're out of time to talk anything more about it.
We have a new brochure
there it is.
With all the September and October events. I want to thank Debbie and Jen Buckles in our office for compiling all that information. And thank you, Debbie, for almost 7 years of service to the Indiana County Tourist Bureau. I don't want to cry, but we're going to miss you. Debbie has decided to retire, and her last day in our office will be Friday. So please send Debbie your wishes, and we'll see you around the county.
Thank you, Laure. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
There's Laure Herrington, Indiana County Tourist Bureau. It's WCCS Homer City.
Countering the convention. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
If they take over, our government as president and vice president